I'm the Loy Machedo Sweeney from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? The date is 28th June 2018. Time right now is 1:23. I had this client who spoke to me. The funny thing is, the guy is in his 30s. Okay, the guy is in his 30s, and he asked me this question. He actually paid me for my service, and then he said, "I have this one problem." I said, "What is your problem?" He said, "People make fun of me." I said, "What about?" He said, "People make fun of me that I'm fat, that I'm dark." He was dark skinned, fat. I don't look handsome. So people call me names like in Hindi, like Motu, Fatso, hey, Blackie. So he said, "What do I do?" So I listened to him, and then I told him, okay, whatever his name is, let's assume his name was Mark. Let's assume his name was Mark. So I said, Leela, can you just get a notebook? So he looked at me and said, "Who is Leela?" So I said, "Sorry, okay. Michelle, please get me that book." He said, "Who's Michelle and what book?" I said, "Oh, okay, sorry." And I told him, "Diane, can you just go get water?" He said, who are you talking to, man? Who's Diane? Who's Michelle? So I said, "Okay, fine. Hey, fatso, you ugly looking fuck face." Then he said, "Huh? What?" So then I stopped him and I told him, when I called you Diane, when I called you Leela, when I called you Michelle, you didn't respond because that is not your name. But when I called you, hey, fat, fuck face, or ugly, or whatever, you responded. So why didn't you respond when I called you Diane or Michelle? He said, "Yeah, because that's not my name." So then I said, "Then is your name fat fuck?" It's very simple. If that name doesn't belong to you, you don't respond. Like someone says Michelle, Leela, or whatever, you don't respond. Then why do you respond when someone calls you funny names? That's number one. The second thing is, now you look at my face. I have these tattoos, I have all this. If you ask any Muslim religious guy, he would say, "This is shaitan, this is the devil, this is the evil one." If you speak to a conservative Christian, the Christian will say, "This is satanic, this is the Lucifer, you're a Satan worshipper." You ask a person who sees too many Hollywood movies, he'll say he's a biker, he's a gangster. You ask people from Philippines, they will say, "I've been put behind bars. I must be part of some underworld gangster." Like some people assume I'm from Australia, some from New Zealand. Some people say, "Oh, what is this shit on your face?" And then there are others who say, "Wow, you're so daring, you're so bold, you look so unique." Okay, now, if someone calls me handsome, does that make me handsome? Do I become handsome? So in the same way, if someone calls me ugly, do I become ugly? So if I don't become handsome, if someone calls me handsome, I don't become ugly, if someone calls me ugly. I should know who I am. At the same time, now for example, I'm bald. And someone says, "Hey, baldy fucker." And the fact is, I'm bald. If someone says, "You look ugly," well, I don't look like Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. Fine, I look ugly. Now, the third point, what I told him is, let's say, for example, I say, "Wow, you look so handsome. You're so cute. You're so sweet." What happens? Are you going to be extra happy? He said, No, I'm not going to be happy. It sounds so stupid. See, there are people who put their photographs on Instagram, on Facebook, and people say, "Wow, so hot, so beautiful." These people have low self-esteem. They're dying for compliments. That is why even sometimes I put a photograph of myself sucking my stomach in or flexing myself. People compliment, I feel good. It's human nature. It's normal. But then making that your identity is abnormal. If you call me handsome, if you call me sexy, if you call me good-hearted, there are some girls who don't want to pay me money for my service. So they say, "Oh, you're so sweet, you're so nice, you're so understanding." So, through years of experience, I've learned to know where is bullshit. Initially, I used to give free favors for girls who are hot and beautiful, but then I realized I can't pay my bills. So if anyone says, you're like my brother, you're my friend, I feel that oneness with you. I said, whatever you feel, if you want my professional service, pay money, others fuck off. Because compliments don't feed me, man. So in the same way, just as compliments don't feed me, insults don't matter. So if someone calls you ugly, piece of shit, fuckface, whatever, don't care a damn, because it's not you. Just as your name is not Sheila, Layla, Michelle, Obama, Donald. If your name is not that, then why do you respond to jackass, fuckface, shithead? It shouldn't matter, man. Everyone has a right to use any words they like. Let them use. It's up to you to make it stick or not make it stick. For me, I don't care if someone calls me whatever. In fact, people say, how much did you pay for your wife? How much is she for sale for one night? I fucked your mother. I fucked your father. If someone says I fucked your mother, I say, man, you have such bad taste here. She's an ugly bitch. If someone says your father, I fucked your father, I said, good. I hope you enjoyed gay sex. I don't give a damn, man. Come on, grow the fuck up. So if someone makes fun of you, the fact is they notice you. They're paying attention to you. They want you to react. So if someone makes fun of you once, twice, whatever, they get bored of it. But if they harass you and you give it to them, then they wouldn't want drama. Remember this, bullies who are there now, sometimes when you confront them face to face, let's say someone calls, I remember, even I tried it. I was a bully sometime in my career, in my school days. I used to call this guy, his name was Zareen or something his name was. We used to call him Zarina Bai. Zarina Bai means like as if it's a lady. Like Bai is lady, like a cleaner. So instead of Zareen, I joined in to call him Zarina Bai. So instead of Zareen, I call him Zarina Bai. So this happened during my, I think, 4th grade or 5th grade, whatever. And then in between, he left our school. And he came back after, I think, 5-6 years. And when he came, and now he was taller than me, bigger than me, broader. So I just tried to be familiar, and he said, hey, Zarina Bhai. The minute I said that, he said, motherfucker, if you call me that, I'll break your fucking face. I was like, whoa. Like, what? So, it just shocked me. It's like, and, he literally stood like this and ready to break my face. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. So remember, bullies are people who think they can get away with things. But if you really give it to them, nobody wants complications. That is why a bully will always trouble someone who they can get away. But if someone gives them back, fights them left, right, and center, and doesn't leave them, they stop. Like I've had one person who tried to harass me. When they harassed me, I and it was serious harassment. I went to the cops, filed a case. That person was richer than me, and he also bought his lawyer, become a big thing. And finally, I think his father had the wisdom and said, I can destroy your life. He told me that, I can destroy your life. And I let him know that I was not interested in doing this. Your son harasses me. So then he said, okay, fine, withdraw the case, and this will be the last. Nobody wants trouble. So if someone is really making fun of you, and if you can't ignore it, just go and fucking slap them or hit them or get violent, do something extreme. And I can assure you, next time they'll never want to do anything with you. So if not responding doesn't work, confront them. However, if it is based on online, where trolls and everything is there, they want you to react. So that is when people say, oh, shit on your face, piss on your face or whatever. I just keep liking that. Thank you. There was this guy who sent me, I think, 146 comments, one after another. I could have blocked him and put him as spam. He kept putting paragraphs, you're a piece of shit and this and that. I just kept liking the comment. So he kept putting more and more until he realized, I think, the whole day is getting wasted. And then he started copy pasting. When he started copy pasting, I marked him as spam. That was the end of it. But I never reacted. So I hope this gives you an insight into what you should do if someone makes fun of you. I gave you 2 or 3 strategies. Number 1 is ignore it. Number 2 is if you're confronting it, go headlong. Make sure you go right up to the extreme where the person has fear and doesn't trouble you again. And number 3 is, especially online, don't give them fuel. The fire will die out. When you stop putting stuff into the fire has nothing else to burn. It just fizzles out. So Lloyd from Machedo.com, who's Machedo and Think Personal Branding, sharing with you his views. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, give it a thumbs down. But put your comments. I love reading your comments. This is me signing off for now.